Hello, my wonderful artists. This week we are going to continue what we started last week. Last week I introduced you to an artist named William H. Johnson. And he is an artist from a long time ago. And you should know quite a bit about him since you watched that video that told you all about his art and his story. If you didn't watch that video last week, there is a link in the description of this assignment to that video, so you could go back and watch it again, maybe refresh your memory, but you don't have to if you already watched it last week. So last week we started our pencil drawing of a piece that is very much inspired by his artwork and his style. So we're trying to make art in his style. So my piece will look a little different than you because I was finding inspiration from different art pieces. I made two that kind of look the same. This one was my first one, and I ended up not liking it as much, and I wanted to see if I could do it better. So I did another one. And here's my second one. As you can see, he doesn't use natural colors. Like he used a pink sky, teal in a farm, yellow in the farm, blue fence. You don't really see blue fences all that much. So for this piece, I looked at a few of his paintings. Here they are. Can you maybe guess which parts of which paintings I picked to add to mine? Yes, so I took the building and the trees from this piece, the fence from that piece, the light green field from that piece, and the touch of orange from all of his pieces. The goal here is to make a piece resemble his. We are paying tribute to him and his style by trying to recreate it. To be honest, it's pretty hard to do something in somebody else's style, especially when you are so used to drawing in your own style. So it's a good practice and exercise. Let's get right into finishing up our piece. Last week we did most of the work by doing the pencil. This week we are coloring it in. If you'd like, you could always add extra to your piece right now. If you see like, ooh, I would like to add some trees, or I want to put a fence in it, you could do that before you get further with coloring. I'm using the supplies I have. You can use the supplies you have. So I'm using crayons, markers, watercolors. You can use those. If you have oil pastels, if you have actual paint, you could use that. Use what you have. But I am taking my time. This is a 2-week project because I want you to focus, fill in the spaces, and do the best that you can. I don't want you to rush through this. I want you to take your time. So I did a pink sky, and that was inspired by one of his pieces. And the teal fields was inspired by another one of his pieces. If you want, you could go back in the video that I have that link and pause it where you see an art piece that you like, and you could find and color it the same way that he does. Alright, I am finishing up the last parts of my piece, which are her face and her arms. I am trying my best to keep inside those little lines. I should have used a smaller paintbrush, but I still made it work. And here we are, just about finished. Way to go! I am so excited to see what inspirations you took from what part of his paintings. So make sure you take a photo and post it onto Google Classroom or Seesaw. I hope you had fun.